Ooh.
Okay, so I have just sent Susie a link to another paper called Dinosaur Eggs with Fossilized Embryos on the Moon. Now, that is a hell of a title. That is a
I,
hell of a title,
I'm,
right?
I, I don't know where to start. I'm, oh my God, the New
Susie has been
York
rendered
Science
speechless. For the
Journal.
first time ever, Susie is speechless.
Wow.
So, this paper was published in 2023 in, I'm going to say a journal. I'm not going to
It's
say a
the
journal.
New York Science Journal. It's not one I've ever heard of before,
Let's
I'll
be
be
clear.
honest.
It's a shady predatory journal, right?
Oh, okay.
So Harry Mohan Saxena and Yagmohan Saxena, brothers presumably, I don't know.
Maybe.
Um, they published this paper. They like to look at images of things on the moon. Now, I didn't realize this, but NASA have uploaded, really fine detailed scans of the entire moon. You can just scroll around looking at the entire thing. So in this paper, they have highlighted some images from areas of the moon that they think have the morphology of a sauropod dinosaur embryo. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I am genuinely speechless. It is that I have to say, figure one
Yeah.
is one of the funniest things I have ever seen in a published scientific paper.
So
It's
describe to
like,
us figure one. What are we looking at?
well, there's no scale bar, so it's difficult to know whether I'm looking at like the whole moon or just. I'm assuming it's a very high resolution zoom in.
Yeah.
And what it is, it's kind of got a blue knobbly background, and then there's a yellow circle. Um, and inside the yellow circle is a blue knobbly thing, which you know, what are they called? Sea monkeys, like you used to grow in a tank when you were little.
Mm,
Those like
mm,
little, they're little.
mm,
What are they? They're little tiny. I don't know. They're little tiny arthropods or something,
mm.
and they look a little bit like little tiny prawns. So it
Yeah.
looks a bit like that, and it's really funny because it's got a number of legs, and then it's got like a round face with two eyes,
Yeah. Yeah.
and a sort of some sort of mouth apparatus thing. It's hilarious. It what I tell
Th-
you what it doesn't look like in any way is a dinosaur embryo. Doesn't look anything like any sort of dinosaur embryo that has ever been seen.
Okay. So I feel really bad giggling about this, but these guys have been doing this for a while. They've been looking at these images of the moon, putting them through filters, and looking for images, and then describing what they found.
Right, have you
Uh,
seen the second reference? Have you seen the title of the second reference in this paper? It's by the same
burial,
authors.
burial, burial pits with animal and alien skull-like structures present on the south pole of the moon suggest that humans and or aliens might have existed on the moon for some time. In the same journal, it may not surprise you, know. So this is
No.
this is brilliant stuff. Now, when this paper came out, Jordan Bestwick first was the one that posted it and brought it to my attention. I had to do a sort of spit double take. I kind of got a little bit obsessed with this when I had about 16,000 things to be doing, marking, grant reviewing, writing. I went on a bit of a deep dive into these guys because I was also thinking about this pareidolia thing, and it's because this little sauropod embryo has his eyes. And as you already noticed, I noticed that it doesn't have a scale bar. So I took a deep dive. I went into the coordinates that they shared, went to the NASA. I had to go and find the NASA documents with the maps, go and find it. And then
Now,
I tried to
hang on
make
a sec. Leaders, listeners, I would just like to say at this point that Rob is one of the busiest people that you will have ever met. He teaches a very large number of students. He has a number of PhD students. He has a series of
yeah, yeah,
responsibilities on
yeah,
various
yeah,
professional
yes, yes,
associations,
yes,
which,
yes.
and he's not always the best at replying to emails. And now
No,
we know
no.
why.
Because I went in to find these maps and download the images to try and figure out how big this thing is. And image number one, this sauropod embryo. Do you want to know how big it is?
How big is it?
It's 10 kilometers wide. It's 10, it's 10, this baby dinosaur on the moon is 10 kilometers. So, oh God.
Oh dear.
I think we may poke a few holes in this hypothesis. Oh,